You also know, guys, Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today the Houston Rockets lose to the Milwaukee Bucks 128-119. This is a frustrating loss for the Houston Rockets tonight as their 5-game winning streak comes to an end to the Milwaukee Bucks. I guess I will say that, it definitely sucks that this winning streak comes to an end, but at least it comes an end to a good team, a great team like the Milwaukee Bucks, who before this game were 18-7 and hold a top 3 seed in the Eastern Conference and are playing great basketball and have a top 3 best player on this planet on the side as their second best player. They have one of the best point guards in the game. So, and it being on the road. So, the Rockets have struggled this season, and now to this loss, they're 2-9 on the road. So, I will say that when you say it like that, it doesn't sound like a bad loss. This team competed with the Bucks tonight. I will say it is very frustrating that, look at what the Rockets did defensively and what they've been doing defensively this season, and they gave up 130 points, but the Bucks are they score a lot of points. They're a high-scoring team with Giannis and with Giannis and Damian Lillard and everybody else they have on their team. So, at the same time, when you look at it like that, too, you can't be really upset about it. This is a loss where you can't really be upset about anything. I think you just got to be glad you competed with a great team like the Milwaukee Bucks on the road, and you gave them trouble. So, Rockets lose 128-119, but this is another road loss, 2-9 on the road this season. But what I'll say is frustrating is that I know the grit. It's weird to compare the Grizzlies and the Bucks in the same sentence, but the Rockets the other night, Friday night against the Grizzlies, the Rockets going, out of the game. Final score I think was 103-96. The Rockets limited the Grizzlies to only 96 points, which the Rockets defensively have been one of the best. I don't know after this game, but going into this game, the Rockets statistically have been the best defensive team in the NBA. But they the Grizzlies only scored 96 points on them tonight. Going into the fourth quarter of this game with Milwaukee and Houston, Milwaukee had 100 points more. Milwaukee had 4 more points at the end of the third quarter than Memphis did in the whole game Friday night. Which, again, why are we comparing Memphis and Milwaukee? But I just felt like even though you're dealing with a hard team like that has Giannis and Dame and Brook Lopez and Chris Middleton, I feel like the Rockets, the way they played defensively tonight, I felt like they were better. Obviously, they had 8 steals, they had 4 blocks, but I felt like defensively they're way better than what we saw tonight, in my opinion. But it is what it is. A tough loss to a great team on the road. More than that, it's great. And you got a back-to-back against a good Cleveland team now, also on the road, but a shorthanded Cleveland team who's without Darius Garland and Evan Mobley. So we'll see what happens. So here are some stats in this game. Also, Ime Udoka and Dillon Brooks got ejected. And that ejection, that's the only thing that really gets me frustrated. Like, if you look at what happened on the play, it was 128-119, I believe, when the whole foul thing happened. Chris Middleton clearly shoved Dillon Brooks out of bounds. I think it was 126-119 when this situation happened. And the ref clearly saw it. And the refs, don't get me started on the referees with, the referees have been terrible this season. And I think every NBA fan can come to agree that the referees have been terrible this season and have made terrible calls, and this was another terrible call tonight. If you don't like Dillon Brooks or not, you can hate on Dillon Brooks all you want. I don't care. But that was a foul, and that's a really upsetting call. And then of course the referees and Ryan Hollins, the Rockets, one of the Rockets, the Rockets broadcaster, talks about all the time about how these referees hate on Dillon Brooks. He starts arguing with the referee after the call, clearly shoved by Chris Middleton out of bounds after he got a steal. And the referee tees him up, then ejects him, and then Ime Udoka gets ejected, defending Dillon Brooks afterwards. I'd love to see that there by Ime Udoka. But Yeah, like I said, this is a very frustrating loss when you look at what happened there. But yeah, even though Dillon Brooks gets that steal, fouls called, Rockets had the ball there. Rockets weren't going to win this game. It gives them more of a chance with, if that foul isn't called compared to that foul is called and isn't. But Rockets still don't win this game. But still, another missed call from the referees this season. Another missed call with the referees on the Rockets this season. So that's a little frustrating. But all right, let's get into some stats in this game. For the Rockets, 22 points from Fred VanVleet. He led the Rockets in scoring tonight. Shot 8 for 16, 4 for 8 from 3, 6 assists. 20 points for Alperen with 8 rebounds and 5 assists, 8 for 15 shooting. 18 points from Dillon Brooks, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 assist, 7 for 12 shooting, 2 for 4 from 3. 16 points for Jabari Smith Jr. and 5 rebounds with 2 assists and 1 block, 7 for 13 shooting and 1 for 4 from 3. Also 16 points from Jalen Green, 7 assists for Jalen with 2 rebounds, 6 for 11 shooting, 2 for 4 from 3. And then that was really it for all the Rockets starters in this game. Then you have a total of 27 points scored off the bench. Aaron Holiday went scoreless today. I don't even know the last time Aaron Holiday went scoreless this season. 2 assists and 1 rebound for Holiday, but 0 points, 0 for 3 shooting. Only played 13 minutes, though. Jayshawn Tate played 19 minutes, just came back from an illness. He had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, took 2 shots, was 0 for 2, 0 points. 11 points for Tari Eason, though, with 2 steals, 6 rebounds, 5 for 8 shooting, 1 for 2 from 3, 16 points for Jeff Green with 1 assist, 4 for 5 shooting, 1 for 1 from 3, and 7 for 8 at the free throw line. Reggie Bullock Jr., Boban Marjanovic, Jock Landale, and Nate Williams were all DNP coaches and coach's decision. All right, Bucks scoring real quick. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 26 points, 17 rebounds, 10 for 22 shooting, 1 for 3 from 3, 5 for 11 at the free throw line, 20 points for Chris Middleton, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 39 points for Damian Lillard with 11 assists, combining for 50 points and assists. Had 5 rebounds as well with 11 for 19 shooting, 5 for 8 from 3, and 12 for 13 at the free throw line. 18 points and 6 rebounds for Brook Lopez. 9 points for Andre Jackson, who got the start without Malik Beasley tonight with 6 rebounds and 4 assists. Also, got 11 points for Bobby Portis off the bench. Tough loss for the Rockets tonight, but back-to-back, they'll have a chance to get the win tomorrow against Cleveland, who are shorthanded. So that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the game in the comment section, and peace out.